So I was not there at the scene where the situation happened with Brit using the gun word, the pistol word, which I think is completely like off limits. Like you should never in any situation on this show bring up a gun. Like what's that?
Did you see the episode?
I saw the episode and I heard about the episode, but I just saw it. So you have to remember, without seeing it, I was basing my opinion on Kenya's reaction, not to what happened. And I definitely feel like Brit, made a mistake. It was just not the word to use. But I can appreciate that she immediately comes in apologetic and remorseful and trying to get on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Which is what you do. You got to take accountability if you mess up. Nobody's perfect. I've made mistakes on the show. We all have made mistakes on the show. So I can appreciate that. But of course, I'm not invalidating Kenya's feelings in any way. I feel like I honestly wish in a perfect world, if that's how Kenya was feeling, that she didn't allow Brit to even come to the salon opening. I wish that, I feel like in a lot of ways, had Brit not been there, maybe that whole situation would not have gone down. I think that the focus should have always been on Kenya's amazing Kenya Moore Hair Care Salon opening. I know this has been a lifelong dream of hers. This is something that I've watched her work extremely hard on. And it just sucks because that situation ended up taking the focus away from the reason why we were there, which was to celebrate Kenya and Kenya Moore Hair Care. So you guys will just have to watch it play out. Everyone will have their own opinion. I just think it was just unfortunate for everyone involved, because I think the network had a very amazing, very intentional vision with season 16, with the cast that they put together, that they curated, which in my mind was the dream team. It was the perfect combination of newbies and Obies, because I did feel like that Atlanta needed some new blood. And it's just unfortunate that the fans don't get to see that cast play out. It was like I keep saying, in my interviews, I felt like we had the dream team, we were headed to the Super Bowl, and then we lost one of our most valuable players right when we got there.
That's a perfect way to put it.
I'm telling you, like, that's exactly how it felt. None of us, we were all very sad to see Kenya go, because she is hands down one of the most polarizing housewives of all time. And, if you got a Kenya Moore on your team, you have a great chance of winning. And we really were all very invested and very excited to bring you guys something different and something new for season 16 of Atlanta. So I'll just leave it right there. I will put it on myself right now. I would never personally work with any of these ladies, baby daddies, husbands, boos, bays. I don't even think, if I found out somebody's even related to one of them, I don't think I would film with them. You know what I'm saying? So those are just boundaries that I would set, and I wouldn't cross those boundaries personally. However, I think that, since it ends up being so much drama, and Portia definitely feels a way about it, obviously, which I completely get. I just feel like Drew just didn't need that extra smoke. She's so talented. I think there's so many other producers that would have loved to work with Drew. Her album is on fire. The girl is like, beyond, talented, with her music. So I feel like there were some other options out there, but in Drew's words, Drew said that he was her, what did she say, savior, or God said, like, something to do with God now. So I'm gonna give Drew a little grace now. If she really felt like God sent her that opportunity with Dennis, now we ain't gonna go against God now. I'm gonna say, you know what? If God said that's what he wanted for you, then, we just gonna have to keep this situation in prayer.